Hello, welcome to Average TV. So this video is gonna be part 2 of all the redstone behind my Minecraft prison video, because I did add some redstone features, and so yeah. Yeah, so as of this video, I've finally added a roof to the. Okay, yeah. Lauren's coughing might be a problem. Well, there's only one though, but still. So I added a roof to this area, and just don't mind me. Oh. Where do I go? Is this prison too secure? I forgot where all the tunnels lead. Yeah, so I'm also gonna improve on some things from yesterday's video. So I've started working on covering up all the redstone lines for because I'm planning to encase this all and then in obsidian, and then put like layers of water and lava on top with lava and with obsidian in between. You know, security. Yeah, but before I do that, I need to, go over some of the redstone things. So we already covered most of the stuff here. This one, though, I rewatched the first video and I did not go into much detail about this thing. So I just said, oh yes, it is lined up with pistons and redstone dust. And if you click it, bridge appear. That is the most vague thing ever. So, so what really happens back here, is, this redstone dust is connected up to that lever, I think, and so it runs down here, this one, and it covers all these sticky pistons, and on the other side of it, it also goes across the top, repeater, strengthening the signal back, and then it loops around back and powers all of these pistons right here. Yeah, and although it's quite vague on this one, I just said, well, it's not actually that uncomplicated. I was just it's basically just a 2x2 piston door connected to a lever. Yeah, I already explained the piston, the nether portal on and off system. Go watch the first video if you didn't get that. So right now, this little thing here is connected up to that, and so basically there's a piston back here and a piston over here, and then this here is able to power both of them, and then it runs up, and then it runs across the top, and it powers these two pistons. Very simple, not much. You don't really even need to know redstone to be able to assemble this. This is the entire mechanism. Just like this, you can just copy it. It's not hard. Yeah. I should probably add some more. Oh my goodness. I should probably add some more of the flint and steel to make it, just so that they don't break. Also need to light up this place, and so yeah, that's the redstone behind this thing and these two piston doors, because they're basically the same, except this one is the key card system. So there's the hopper over here, comparator, and then for some reason there's an unnecessary amount of repeaters, and then over here there's an AND gate, and then it loops around the back, and then to go power that. Yeah, so that's how, Oh, I know why I added all those repeaters now. It's so that the redstone doesn't accidentally connect to each other, because that'll really break it. Although I probably could have just not done all of this. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure the AND gate was actually necessary, so yeah. So, that's all the redstone for this part. And for, over here, in the guard chambers, I added something to the guard chambers. Where are the guard chambers? Ah, here they are. Yeah, for the guard, if the guard dies. So when because this world has keep inventory off for the kill checks to actually work, let me just take the shield out of my hand, it's kind of distracting. Yeah, so, when the guards respawn, they will have nothing. And so, and if they just grab all their armor and tools out of the chest, it's gonna be pretty hard, and it's gonna take a longer time than necessary, plus the added time of this. And also, let's say I need to grab myself a pickaxe or something. I don't know how to like click on it and it instantly goes to like my hotbar or something. I have to click it, move it over here, and place it there. Now that seems very fast, but for all the armor, sword, pickaxe, shield, and food, which is in here, it's gonna take a long time. So we just have this guard equipment station. And it does everything you need. There's 9 shields, there's helmets, chest plates in here, helmets in here, chest plates in here, leggings, boots, and swords. Of course, after the guards, and because it's 3 guards, if each guard dies 3 times, then they're gonna have to refill this. So I'm probably gonna add shulker boxes in here or something that have refill things. So, if you're wondering how this thing works, let me just punch my way out of the back. This is the redstone. Looks a teeny bit complicated, right? Like for anyone who's like inexperienced with redstone, this might look a bit hard. Not too much complex things though. Just some building blocks, some redstone dust, some repeaters, all the dispensers and their items. I think probably the hardest part about this is if you want to build this place in survival, where are you supposed to get hold of this netherite? Yeah, my sister's coughing in the background, so just ignore that. Yeah, and you'll need the diamonds. So, the way it works basically is because, remember, over here, there's a pressure plate that you step on to activate it, and, you know, there's also that dispenser under there, so, because of the way pressure plates work, it sends, apart from activating this, because it'll activate this dispenser on its own, but it'll also send a redstone signal through the dispenser, and then up these, and then it goes up here, and then it loops back around into the same dispenser. I don't know what I was thinking there, but the funny thing is, if you take, let me just get this, if you take a substitute that redstone dust for a redstone repeater, the mechanism does not work. But if you remove that same repeater and place a redstone dust, it works all of a sudden. I don't know. It's because the redstone repeater can send a signal through the block, and so it'll just be an endless loop, and then it'll never work again until you actually manually disable the current. And then from there, you know, after that, the redstone signal comes up here, and just connects into these 3 repeaters that just power these. The reason I didn't just have some redstone dust over here is because I don't know if it's exactly gonna end up connecting. I don't think it will. Like if you, yeah, it does that. Oops. Yeah, that's why I need the repeaters. Yeah, so that's the relatively simple redstone mechanism behind the guard equipment station. And yeah, there's only one of them, but it's not like all 3 guards are gonna die at the exact same time. And even if they do, all you have to do is walk in and walk out. That's literally all you need to do. And I'm just gonna exit through this thing because it's just so dang satisfying. The redstone behind here is just amazing. I love it. If you want to know how that machine works, the explanation is in episode 1. Yeah, no, the first thing. Yeah, I've also added a lot more lighting because how dark it was, and I added a chandelier because my friend Isaac, who is one of the same people who tied me up in the latest in one of that Bed Wars episode, but like, yeah. Before that, he suggested I light up the roof, so I added a chandelier. Kind of a strange thing to put in a prison, but I mean, like, it's kind of fancy for a place like this. I'm like, you know, the prison also looks nice. Ooh, okay, anyway. Yeah. So I think that's all the redstone. Oh, I don't know if this was in the last episode. I'm pretty sure I added it after the recording. So I'll go into a more in-depth explanation later, like in the full walkthrough of the prison. But basically, so when the guard isn't here, because these cells might actually be pretty easy to escape out of. Like when the guard, if you time it right, like if you like write down the guard schedules or something like on a piece of paper, like not in the Minecraft world, and then when you know the guard isn't coming out to patrol here, these cells are pretty easy to escape because all you gotta do is just with enough time and patience, you can mine down the iron door, and then you can kind of be home free. But I mean, like, the lava wall is still gonna be there, and this thing is only opened from one side. But I mean, like, you'll at least have access to here, and once you have access to these hallways, you can disable the lava door and walk through to your freedom. Assuming that the guard who guards the nether portal, like, is not doing a shift or anything. But, oops, I'm gonna destroy those. With this mechanism, you can empty out some lava buckets, and then it's kind of hard. It's a bit harder to escape now that there's lava there, because you'll just burn up. Let me just go turn that off. Although it did look a lot nicer, like before there was all this redstone here, when it was just the crying obsidian. But you know, I would have liked to keep it just the crying obsidian, but the floor is only 1 block thick, and they couldn't hide up the redstone. Sorry. Yeah, so I guess that's all the redstone I've added. If I do add any more redstone, I'll probably make a part 3. And let me get somewhere brighter where I can do my outro. Much better. Sunlight. I'm gonna do it in a nicer looking area too, because this place at least has an exterior. There's not really a roof yet, but you know, I can work on that. So a much nicer outro place than that dark place, than the dark area. So thanks for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed. Yeah, I look forward to see you guys in the next episode, and I really look forward to doing that prison walkthrough. So, yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the next episode. And, yeah, guess that's it. Bye. Yes, I do need to do this to stop the recording. That's just the way OBS Studio works. And if it worked any other way, then I don't know how to do that. Oh well.